to make a video to show that you really can grow a lot of salad even if you don't have much room, because I've got really obsessed with these plastic tub trucks. They're really excellent for growing things in. If you live in a flat or have a very small space, these are excellent. You can get them from any hardware shop. They're very light, they've got handles so you can move them around, and they're very easy to make holes in the bottom for drainage, and they're decent size, crucially, so you can fill them with a decent amount of compost and get a decent amount of crop. You could actually grow squash in one of these, courgettes, any of those things that need a lot of space, as well as smaller things like salad leaves. So what I like doing in these is using them for salad leaves. And my favourite sort of salad is a mixture of big leaves and little leaves. I find if it's all baby leaves, it's a bit of a sort of forgettable thing. Whereas if you have a mixture of the little ones and then some really crunchy big leaves, then it's really, really delicious. So this is what I do. So I fill a pot like this with compost. It doesn't have to be all the way to the top because it's very big and you may not have enough compost. It doesn't matter if it's only half full. And actually, if you're in a very windy spot like a roof, it's quite good because you can fill it half full and then the sides act as a windbreak and you don't get lots of wind damage. So first of all, fill it with compost. I just used a mixture of what I've got. I've sieved it because sieving is great. You get rid of all the lumps, and salad seeds are quite small, so it's quite a good idea to sieve it if you can, or just break it up as much as you can with your fingers. And then I'm just going to remove a little bit because I'm going to need to keep a bit for the top to put on top of the seeds. So I'm going to just take 3 handfuls out, and then I'm going to smooth it off again. Now this dog keeps leaving a tennis ball in there, which is really annoying, so I hope she doesn't do it at the minute. No, you're going to leave it there. She's obsessed with tennis balls. So I'm just going to smooth that out to make it nice and flat. Now the only downside with these things is because they are so flexible, once you've sown it, they're a bit vulnerable to being dislodged, because if you pick it up like that and all the seeds are already in, you can sort of dislodge them and things. So you have to wait until they're grown a bit before you can start hoiking it around too much. So bear that in mind. But anyway, just smooth it out a bit and then get your salad. Now, a lot of baby leaf seed mixes are really popular and they're great, but I couldn't get hold of any of those at the moment. The supermarket's not selling any. I don't know if you're finding it that, but I'm finding it hard to get hold of them. So, but then I realised actually baby seed salad leaf mixes are just a mixture of stuff you've probably already got. So I've got corn salad here, spinach, chard, purslane, kale, all of which you can grow as baby leaves. So I'll just sow these instead as a mixture and make my own baby salad mix. So I'm going to sow that throughout there about 2 centimetres apart. In the meantime, just for my extra crunchy part, I'm going to add my favourite lettuce, Webb's Wonderful. And I'm going to sow stations of this. I'm going to sow 4, actually 3, only 3, because it's not hugely big. Stations. So when I say stations, I'm going to sow 3 seeds, 3 seeds, 3 seeds, and then I'm going to thin those to 1. The idea being that you will end up eventually with 3 really massive lettuces in here. And in the meantime, you'll have lots of little baby leaves that you can keep snipping and eating before that happens. And then when they're ready, you can end up eating it all together. And because a lettuce like this takes about 10 to 12 weeks to grow from seed to harvest, whereas the baby salad will take anything from 6 to 7 weeks, you might as well sow this now. You'll be harvesting the baby salad first, but then if you keep cutting it back to a growing point, that baby salad will keep producing as well. So from this one pot, you'll end up with a lot of salad.